right, guys, it is time to do an overview of a new model with two variants from Rosecraft blades, another epic pattern, traditional pattern from Rosecraft, and Andy has some slips available as well. So let's go through that and talk about this. Now, I just got these in, but I'm going to be unavailable for a few days, so I thought I would just go through. That's why this is an overview and not a full review, but this is the Stinking Creek, not Stinking Creek, but Stinking Creek sow belly. So this is a sow belly pattern, but it's obviously a design Andy came up with. It's a little bit different than, maybe a traditional sow belly. I'm not an expert, so don't tell me I'm wrong, because I probably am, and I could be. But anyway, it's obviously in D2, just like all the Rosecraft traditionals. It is a beautiful satin finish clip point blade with a kind of elongated clip here. You have contoured scales here with steel bolster and end cap, both with single flutes. You have silver pins, silver buttons. You have sandalwood here, and guys, really cool, clubs, wow, shield. Words are not working for me today. This is a club's shield. So really cool. And guys, everything is finished super well. You don't feel those pins. Even that shield is bent to the contour and fits great. You have a beautiful back spring here. This sandalwood is really dark, almost like an ebony. Really beautiful wood. You can see, there you go. See the graining in there? My light doesn't help, but really pretty. Now, this particular one, man, that's like a 6.5, I would say. Yeah, 6 to 6.5. I would call it 6.5, I believe. Nice and centered, beautifully done. Again, this is a slip joint. For those of you that don't know, these are not locking knives. It does not lock. So if you are to push on this, it's going to break way, okay? But it does have a half stop, which, should help keep it from cutting you if you're holding the knife right. But my thing is, if you're cutting into it, and you even have a little area here you can sort of choke up into, that'll kind of keep that blade from coming in, and it will be fine. And your normal cutting motion on a slip joint is, oh my goodness, this is a great cutter, until I just screw it up. But your normal cutting motion is into that blade being open. So you're pushing it open. You're not cutting this way to push it closed. And as you can see, it cuts really nicely. Now you've got a flat ground blade here, again in D2, nice and sticky, sharp feeling. You do have a, man, my light is just not helpful today. There we go. You have a sharpening notch there, which is great. Well done. Really pretty sandalwood knife. Now, the second version is this guy. This is the stag version, and you can see already quite a bit thicker, because again, stag scales, if they're too thin, they'll just break and crack and everything else. So everybody makes them nice and thick like this, and a lot of people really like that because it gives you even a more, first of all, you have a super texture. This is red deer stag and red stag. Oh, you know what I'm saying. Red deer stag. Yes, I said it right the first time. And very textured, feels really nice. Tapered down at the ends to meet in there. But again, very thick, as you can see. Same thing. Again, by the way, not super pinchable. Not really pinchable at all on this one. You got to get your thumbnail in there. For me, it is about a 6.5 again on this one. Works really well. I mean, it just does. Again, a beautiful blade, same bolsters and pins, and same gorgeous back spring, as you can see here. Done really well. These are made in China. Now, these are available both versions on the 14th of October in the morning. Usually Andy drops them at Rosecraft as soon as he gets up and at it, which could be as early as like 7:30. And then they'll drop at Traditional Pocket Knives, I think, at 8. If you go to Traditional Pocket Knives and use code KnivesFast10, you'll get 10% off. And if you go to Rosecraft and use code KnivesFast, you'll get 10% off. So definitely check the links and the codes out down below. I didn't cut with this one, but it's basically going to be exactly the same. Yeah, I mean, whoops, I pulled out of that cut, but you can see cuts really nicely. That D2 is really well done. Now, let me show these both open to you like this so you can see. Blade stock is the same. Handle thickness is totally different. They are both 4-finger grip just. And actually, you know, I don't think that stag is too thick. It feels pretty good. It is kind of chamfered. Feels pretty good. My preference would be for this guy, but I know why a lot of people like stag. It's beautiful, and they like the thickness in the hand in most cases. And then the third thing I wanted to show you is these new. He's got a medium and a large. I can't remember which one this is. I gave the other one away on my stream last night, but we have a Rosecraft stamped leather sheath. It's a little kind of a stiff leather, kind of thin, but again, perfect. I like the thinness of it. Perfect in the pocket. I've carried it all day today. Beautiful grain leather, red stitching, very nice. It is a obviously bent over and stitched, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece there. Now let's talk about, again, these are available on the 14th. I'll look and see if the sheaths are available now, and I'll let you know. But as far as the stag, it's going to be $79.99. And as far as the sandalwood, which is actually black sandalwood, that one is going to be $61.99, okay? These are a 2.7-inch D2 blade. He calls it a modified clip point with a brushed satin finish. 3.875 close, 6.6 overall, weighs 3 ounces as far as this one. Now let's see if the weight is any different on the stag. 3 ounces, so no different there. So again, very beautiful patterns. I mean, Rosecraft just gets it. They are just making some gorgeous designs. Andy totally understands you know, just slip joints in general and quality, and they check these. As a matter of fact, there is a seconds sale going on right now, so if you are interested in that, go over and check that second sale, and you can use that same code at Rosecraft Blades, which is Knives Fast. Now, hopefully they're still available when you see this. Now, the medium or the large slip are both available now at $15. This is real leather, guys. Real leather with the stamp logo, red stitching, $15. I would say get 1 or 2 of each and just have yourself covered on all your Rosecrafts. I definitely will do so. Really, really cool indeed. So what do you guys think of this new pattern, the Stinking Creek? Stinking Creek, really interesting name. Stinking Creek sow belly, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. And Andy again is just, they are just killing it with the slip joints. They really, really are. I love all of them so far, and just really great. So thumbs up, guys, please, and give me a comment on the video. Let me know what you think. And of course, make sure you're subscribed and stick around and hit that notification bell. Join us on a live stream and have some fun. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.